Hello class. In this video, I'd like to cover the apply brief hypothetical, some of the apply brief hypothetical questions from MindTap for chapter 38. If you recall, we covered in chapter 38 the LLC and a few special business forms. We will be looking at numbers 8, 9, 11, 14, and 15. I have a number 8 up here on the screen right now. Let me read it to you. It says, Tyler and Stanton are members of an LLC. They have no operating agreement. Tyler and Stanton have a dispute. They look to the LLC statute for an answer, but the statute does not cover this situation. In this case, courts often will do one of the following. Which of the following? So A, apply state corporate law. B, force the members to solve the dispute themselves. C, order the LLC to dissolve. Or D, apply state partnership law. This is a point that we covered in the chapter, and when there is no provision in the LLC operating agreement, what will happen is that the state partnership law will apply. Think of it as a default. The partnership law is a default position. All right, we'll look at number 9. All right, number 9. Xavier consults with an attorney and some business acquaintances from the Chamber of Commerce about the management of his LLC. He is told that management may take one of two forms, a member-managed LLC or a manager-managed LLC. In the second form, A, the managers must be certified public accountants or CPAs. B, a state-appointed receiver that manages the firm. C, members may not participate in management of the LLC. Or D, the managers may be members, non-members, or a combination of both. And so this is an organizational term. Either the LLC will be member managed, everybody is a member of the LLC, or it will be manager managed, where you can have some professional non-members combined with members conduct the management of the company. So the answer for number 9 would be letter D as well. Let's move on and look at number 11. All right, in number 11, Jason, Julian, and Rebecca are members of a long-standing and successful LLC. The 3 members want to dissolve their LLC and distribute their assets, but they know the LLC has debts as well. Once all the LLC's assets have been sold, the proceeds will then be distributed. That's what we've been learning. So let's look at these options that we have for answers to this question. How will the proceeds be distributed? Letter A, they will be distributed, they are distributed to pay off creditors first and member capital contributions next. Any remaining amount are then distributed to members in equal shares or according to the operating agreement. B, are distributed equally to the members and then creditors are paid with the remaining assets. C, are distributed to pay off member capital contributions first and creditors next. Any remaining amounts are distributed to members in equal shares or according to the operating agreement. Or letter D, are equally shared among the members without regard to other liabilities. All right, so you probably heard these 4 answers, and 3 of them, probably off the top of your head, you can already say they are not correct. All right, the letters B, C, and D, they each talk about paying the members first, paying off their capital contribution perhaps first, or the profits first, before paying off the creditors, and that's just not going to be allowed. So B, C, and D are eliminated, and the only correct answer, the one correct answer, is letter A, which gives you the correct order in which the proceeds will be distributed. First, pay off the creditors, whether they are outside the company, outside the LLC, and then to pay back any investment by the members, and then lastly, any profits will be distributed according to the operating agreement, or if there is none, then in equal shares. All right, we'll look at numbers 14 and 15. All right, so number 14. All right, here's what it says. Abby and Zeke, they begin a joint venture together, selling fruitcakes door to door. Each invests $500. The joint venture generates large debts, and there is not sufficient income from the joint venture to pay them. Abby and Zeke, as joint venturers, are A, liable only to the amount of assets available to the joint venture. B, personally liable. C, personally liable in proportion to the amount invested. Or D, liable only to the amount invested. All right. What did we learn about joint ventures? Joint ventures will be treated like partnerships. So that means that Abby and Zeke, they are going to be fully liable as if they are general partners in a general partnership. So the correct answer here is letter B. They will be personally liable. All right, and to round off this exercise, we're going to look at number 15 and see what's described here in the prompt. All right, it says a group of 50 homeschooling parents in New Jersey get together and form a nonprofit membership organization for the purpose of buying teaching materials and supplies at a discount and selling the materials and supplies to members. The parents have probably formed which of the following types of entities? All right. Is it a joint stock company? Is it B, a cooperative? C, business trust? Or D, syndicate? All right. Based on the description, you see how it's a nonprofit membership organization intended to benefit the members. We have then a letter B, a cooperative. Hope that helps you with the exercises for chapter 38. Please remember to finish them before the deadline, and we'll be moving into the next chapter soon.